Boys Hoops season openers for Anthony Wayne and Southview. We've seen a few thrillers the last few seasons in Sylvania, though it doesn't look like we're trending in that way in the third. Over-the-shoulder gift from Brandon Ingram to Dylan Morrow. The senior hits a triple to put the Cougars up 10, and then it tightens dramatically in the fourth. Final minute and change, Blake Robeson buries the three. Generals within one, actually leading after free throws on their next possession. So it's 58-57 Gens. Dalen Selman deals to Jaron Witcher. Finishes through contact. Southview back on top in the final 30 seconds. It's 60-58. Generals out of a timeout set up the final shot. Back to Robeson, but the magic isn't there this time. Southview hangs on by 2 to start 1-0.
It feels wonderful because they're considered one of the big league teams and we're one of the little school teams, so it feels great to come out on top. Even throughout all the adversity, all the foul calls, all the missed shots, all the turnovers, everything. We just play great under pressure.
Jason Griffin and Brandon Bosch, you guys called a good one tonight.
Well, the first game of the year, and you don't know what to expect in that first game. But I'll tell you what, Brandon Bosch, if the games are going to be like this, sign me up, because this was fantastic.
Absolutely. It was a great back and forth. I think both these coaches learned a ton about their team. Southview came out on top, but I think Anthony Wayne really battled down double digits to get back into that game. Wow, what a first one.
Well, Jaron Witcher had some significant minutes last year. Of course, Micah Bays is no longer here, so we knew that he was going to be one of the leaders, but what a great player he is.
It was absolutely impressive. In the first half, he was very, very good, was able to finish around the block. He had some foul trouble in the third quarter, wasn't able to score, but down the stretch, 8 points in the fourth when Southview absolutely needed him. When they had other players going out with injury and foul trouble, he was able to step up. Some big-time plays down the stretch to get the win.
It was a crazy ending to the first half as Brandon Ingram hit a three-pointer and got fouled at the buzzer. It was a 13-point lead, and going into the locker room, Southview had all the momentum. But give credit to Anthony Wayne. They battled back and actually had the lead late.
Absolutely, and I like what they did on the defensive end. I think they really stepped up and they got some stops when they needed it early in the third quarter to get themselves back into this game. Some plays by Robeson. They had some other players step up. I like what we see out of Biedenharn early coming back. You know, from not playing basketball a year ago, you would have never guessed it with how he played here tonight. So if you're Anthony Wayne, yes, you got the loss, but at the same time, I think you learned a lot about your team, and they're a tough group of guys.
Robeson led the way for Anthony Wayne with 20. Jaron Witcher led all scorers with 23. And the NLL Cardinal champs get a win over the Buckeye division, the big boys, as Jaron Witcher said, and they win at 60-58.